While March 14 marks Pi Day in the calendar, there is also the 2 Pi Day every year that falls on the 28th of June, and this year's 2 Pi Day likely was the last before Pi Network finally reaches its long-awaited open mainnet. But before we continue to talk about the latest update the Pi Network core team shared on 2 Pi Day, let's get the usual disclaimer out of the way first. Everything I share in this video is my personal opinion and in no way financial or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research, consult certified professionals, draw your own conclusions and make your own decisions. My name is Rauchenwald, and in this video we are going to cover the most important aspects of the recent update shared by the Pi Network core team on 2 Pi Day 2024. However, before we discuss the recent update in detail, here's your reminder to like, subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on future updates. And besides that, don't forget to share this video with other pioneers so they don't miss out on this important update either. That said, if you followed the news the Pi Network core team shared over the years, you should already know that the key conditions for the launch of the open mainnet outside of the technical aspects are that the network has at least 15 million KYC'd users, at least 10 million users that already completed the first migration to the mainnet, and last but not least, at least 100 apps that are in quotes mainnet ready. While I can already take away that we aren't fully there yet, the recent numbers shared by the core team show that we also aren't that far away from fulfilling all the requirements. According to the blog post shared by the core team on 2 Pi Day, there are now 12 million KYC'd users and almost 6 million that completed the migration to the mainnet, as well as a total of 70 mainnet-ready apps in the Pi ecosystem. Considering the time it took to get there and the news shared by the core team regarding the improved KYC process and migration speed, it is now, in my opinion, really just a matter of months until we fulfill all the requirements and finally reach the open mainnet. With that, it will only be a matter of time until Pi Network also appears on the first exchanges outside of the in quotes fake listings that are already covered in a past video that you can check out by clicking on the card up here. For you as a Pi Network user, that means you should, if you haven't already done so, make sure to complete the migration checklist, including the mandatory KYC verification, in order to ensure you get your Pi coins migrated sooner rather than later, and double check that the wallet address shown in your migration checklist matches the wallet you actually have access to in the Pi Wallet app within the Pi browser. But even if you aren't using Pi Network yet, you don't have to worry about whether it's too late to join the project or not. You can just use the link in the pinned comment or description down below to join the ever-growing number of pioneers and earn your share of Pi coins as well. Now, while the recent update contains a lot of additional information that you can check out for yourself by following the link in the video description down below, the only other really important piece of information that I'd like to mention in this video and that I'm going to cover in a more detailed video in the near future as well is the introduction of the rolling 6-month KYC grace period, which is in effect starting on July 1st, 2024. That rolling period serves as an incentive for new and existing users to complete the migration checklist and the mandatory KYC verification. Users who don't bother to do so will forfeit any coins that they, in quotes, earned more than 6 months ago. So if you joined, for example, in December 2023 and didn't complete KYC yet, you'd forfeit the coins that you earned in December, and upon completing KYC now, you would only receive the coins earned during the last 6 months. However, it's important to mention that some exceptions will be made for users stuck in KYC or the mainnet migration due to specific system-related issues. The core team should soon provide a more detailed update explaining those exceptions as well, and as said, I'll provide another more detailed video about that in the near future as well. So again, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss that video. For all users who already passed their KYC verification and completed the entire migration checklist, there are no more steps to complete. The only thing left is to wait for the official launch of the open mainnet. In the meantime, you can and should, however, spread the word and interact with, or better said, participate in the Pi ecosystem by, for example, participating in the Fireside forum within the Pi browser. That's it for today. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, or even better, use the link in the video description below to join our community on Discord and discuss Pi Network and other projects with the community and me there. Thanks for watching, see you in one of my other videos. Till then, bye bye!